everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another episode of Kim Barefoot in the Kitchen, where we cook real good food for real good people like you. Yes, this is my fake cooking show where I love to share recipes that I enjoy and recipes that are sure to turn out the first time for you. I heard that parts of Canada and the United States are going back down into lockdown. When you're in lockdown, you need comfort. So I'm going to do a series of quick hit recipes that are also comfort food. So the one that I'm going to post first is 5 ingredient raspberry cheesecake thumbprint cookies. Raspberry because they're made with raspberry jam. If you don't have raspberry jam, go ahead and use strawberry jam or blueberry preserve. These would also be really good with some lemon curd. Whatever you've got on hand, go ahead and use it. Experiment a little bit. It'll all be okay. I'll give you the rundown on the ingredients and then we'll get going. These are quick to make, 10 minutes to bring them all together, 10 to 12 minutes in the oven, depending on if your oven runs hot like mine or not, and then yummy, yummy in your tummy. I can't believe I just said that. Yummy, yummy in your tummy. Anyway, let's get going. I'll read you the list of ingredients and then you can hit pause and assemble your ingredients and then come back and cook with Kim. Here we go. 4 ounces of cream cheese softened, and that's 113 grams. And my recipe is right down here, and that's what I'm looking up and down. 8 tablespoons of salted butter at room temperature, or 113.4 grams. A half a cup plus 3 tablespoons of sugar, and you can use sugar substitute, whatever you want, that's all fine. 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm using gluten-free flour today, and a 1/4 cup of raspberry preserves, or strawberry preserves, which is what I'm using. I could only find strawberry in my limited availability of things that I can buy here. Okay, one more time. 4 ounces cream cheese softened, or 113 grams. 8 tablespoons salted butter at room temperature, or 113.4 grams. Half a cup plus 3 tablespoons of sugar, whatever kind of sugar you want to use is fine. 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons flour, gluten-free if that's how you roll like me. Gluten-free like me, it rhymes. And a 1/4 cup of raspberry preserves. Okay, you go and assemble your things and then come back and cook with me. Let's get going. If you have a mixer, you'll want to use it. I don't have one. I would love to have a mixer. I would love to have one of those mixers that on the stand, you know, where it just, and then, you know, but I don't. So I'm going to be doing these by hand. You, though, I know, have a mixer, so go ahead and use it. Make your life easier. So in the bowl that you're going to use with your mixer, and if you have a paddle attachment, that would be great. You're going to beat the cream cheese and butter until light and fluffy, scraping down the sides as needed. So first of all, let me measure out my butter. There we go. Okay, there is my 113 grams of butter, and I want 113 grams of cream cheese. And you guys made yours all nice and soft to make your life easier, right? And here is my 113, grams of cream cheese. And this is going to go over here. And if you hear a little bit of background noise, I'm doing laundry. It has to get done today because I need some clean clothes. So if you hear a little bit of background noise, please excuse it and focus on your baking instead. And we are going to beat this mixture until it's nice and creamy. It's not so bad without a mixer, right? Oops. A little bit too vigorous there. Excellent. Smells good. Smells very tasty. Okay, now we're going to add in our flour. And we want 1 cup plus 3 tablespoons of flour. See, if you have a tiny kitchen, everything is within reaching distance. Where's my spoon? There's my spoon, also within reaching distance. Okay, we want 1 cup flour, and you guys are doing the proper spoon and level, right? Proper way to do it. There we go. There's 1 cup, and then we're going to add 1, 2, 3. That's right. So that was 1 cup of flour and 3 tablespoons extra. And now we're going to use 1/2 cup of sugar and 3 tablespoons extra. That's my fork. Let's get the spoon in there. Good. So there's my 1 cup. And then we're going to use an extra 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And there's method. I'll just put that away. Now, let's see what we're going to do next. We are going to beat this on low speed if you're using a mixer. And we're going to just incorporate it until it's homogeneous. So you don't want to beat the heck out of it yet. Just until it all comes together and it forms a nice ball. And then we're going to let it rest for 45 minutes. And during that 45 minutes, you can go and do some self-care, have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea. I know, you can write an email to me, or you can send me a text message and say, hey Kim, I'm in the middle of making your amazing raspberry cheesecake thumbprint cookies. Just thought you'd like to know. That's good too. This is such a super quick recipe to put together. Don't rush that 45 minutes. And if they sit longer than 45 minutes, that's fine too. But just give it a minimum of 45 minutes rest time. And mine has come together in a ball nicely. Perfect. Okay, while this is resting, I am going to make cornbread. So if you want to do that with me too, pop over to my cornbread recipe because it takes about the time that this needs to rest. And then you've got two things done at the same time. Bonus, hey? Okay, so this is going to rest for 45 minutes. You can cover it with plastic wrap, put it in the fridge, 45 minutes to 2 hours. If you are going to go ahead and bake cornbread with me, then it will just be resting for 45 minutes is all. And the cornbread recipe is amazing. Okay, let's get this done. Pop over and do some cornbread with me. You'll thank yourself later. You'll thank me later. See you in a little bit. Okay, we're ready for the fun part of making raspberry cheesecake thumbprint cookies. If you have a cookie scoop, go ahead and use it. I don't. I'm going to use the 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. And we're going to get 1 tablespoon of cookie dough, roll it into a ball, and then you're going to put your thumb in. And make sure that it's deep enough that it's going to hold a nice amount of jam when you're done. I had some lemons that I wanted to use up, so I actually zested a lemon and put some lemon zest in these. They're going to taste amazing. Highly recommend that if you've got a lemon and you want to zest it. It's not too late. I went ahead and put it into my dough with a fork. Just mashed it in with a fork and it worked very nicely. And making balls of these. You might find that it's easier to make a thumbprint if you put it on your cookie sheet and work from there. These are fun for the littles to make too. And it's actually a really good recipe to make with little ones because doing cookies from beginning to end for the little ones sometimes they lose interest. So you guys make the dough together and then, okay, time for a little break. While the dough is chilling, it's story time or it's snack time or go play on the swings, whatever, for 45 minutes and then come back and, oh wow, we've got another activity. Let's finish our cookies. This actually makes a lot of cookies. Enough to share with friends. And really that's what we need at this time is just massive amounts of kindness. Massive amounts of kindness. A dear friend did something extremely kind for me this week. I was so blown away. And it was a good reminder for me to just get busy with random acts of kindness. I was over in Bangkok this week. Needed to get some things done over there and a nice little getaway. And while I was away, a very nice Lahu family came and did my yard work for me. Can you imagine how awesome that was? Come home and my yard was all cleaned up, the weeds were gone, they had watered my garden. It was, wow. Random acts of kindness touch the heart. So what random acts of kindness have you guys been up to lately? Helping out those that need help with shopping. I know that some of my friends are really suffering. They don't have work because of COVID. So there's lots of things that we can do as random acts of kindness to help other people, whether it's shopping for them during COVID if they're high risk and they can't get out, or thinking about those that don't have work or don't have enough work, making sure that they have enough to eat because we love each other and care about each other and we're just one big family, right, brothers and sisters? Okay, So my cookies look like that. Yummy! Going to put them in the oven to bake for 10 minutes at 375, okay? So 375 for 10 minutes, unless you know that your oven is a little bit on the not so hot side, then you'll want to do them for 11 to 12. I'm going to do mine for 10 because I know my oven, and then we can come back and have a taste test together. And while these were chilling, did you guys do your cornbread? I did. I made cornbread muffins with blueberries and they look amazing. So let's get these in the oven and then come back for a taste test together, okay? Welcome back. These were fun cookies to make and they taste amazing. So this is the finished product here. There we go. Aren't they pretty? Love them. So what you want to do is just take your jam on your spoon, put it right in that thumbprint. If your thumbprints didn't come out as deep as you wanted, you can use the back of a spoon and press them down so that it's more indented while the cookie is still hot. And if you've got blueberry preserves, it would really taste good on these cookies, along with some of the lemon zest. So I've made strawberry thumbprint cookies with some lemon zest on top, and a friend of mine stopped by already and I gave her one to try and she loved it. She said that they were really, really good. So talking about random acts of kindness, she actually stopped by and brought me a papaya shake. So that was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It tastes really good. And in return, I gave her some cornbread that I cooked today, and of course some cookies. So there we go. We've got thumbprint cookies, raspberry cheesecake thumbprint cookies. I made strawberry, and they really do taste amazing. They're easy to make, and my goodness, they taste so good. Let's have a taste together. Oh my goodness. They are so delicious. They are just so yummy. Enjoy your cookies. Enjoy sharing them with a friend. If you make them, please send me a message, send me a picture, and don't forget at the end of the video to hit the like button, hit that little bell so that you subscribe and you never miss another one of my tutorials. And leave me a comment, please. Tell me what you thought of today's recipes tutorial. You guys take good care of each other. I miss you all. I'm looking forward to coming back to Canada and seeing you all. I say that at the end of every one of these videos, and I really do mean it. I miss you all, and I'm looking forward to coming back again. See you soon.